think I finally got my stream working. It took me forever, but I got it. Sweet. All right. It's working. I can finally organize my herbs. I have some lemon balm and rosemary and some periwinkle flowers and some stuff from last week, and I'm going to trim some of my lemon balm and dry it out. And the ones that I had from last week, I'm going to jar all of those so that I can have some tea. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to put my periwinkles into these little flower pots first, little mushroom vases. And I got these little mushroom vases on Temu for like $3 or $4. And they're very cute. And they are perfect for rooting new plants. They're small enough. I could only open that. And I should have a couple more. I put them behind me. Right. So for the little periwinkles, they're really easy to cut these little plants. They're not very picky on where you cut them, as long as you make a clean cut. And then I already went and removed all the little leaves, but I'm also going to remove the flower buds because my plant will be spending extra energy taking care of these, and I don't want these anyway. So I remove everything I don't want and leave just the top, enough to get energy by leaving these little leaves, and then one little flower is okay. I'll probably pluck this out in like a day, and then I will be able to get new flowers to come in. So that's that. Periwinkles grow very easily, and they just need a lot of sun. And don't let them dry out. They don't like getting very dry. That's a little bit of a big one. I only have one that has this little pale pink. And that's this one here. Perfect. Get little flowers out of these. Get whole new plants by transferring these. I might actually switch this one to this pot since I don't like this pot as much. Keep them all here. And trying to go for the smaller, shorter ones so that they fit these pots correctly. Some of the ones I got are a little too big. Ta-da! Lovely. So the brown containers, the little brown glass is better for the rooting process. Some plants don't like a lot of light on their roots, so like having this color actually helps a little bit filter the light out. Oh no, wrong app. Quit. I'm gonna roll myself a little doobie in a second. Plants are drowning. Put too much water in here. But better too much than not enough, and then they would die. This is like a tall one. Right in the middle. Perfect. Not quite, but still looks fine. Yay! So I'll get all these little new flowers out of it. Extra one over here. So these take about like, I don't know, a couple of weeks to grow their roots. At least small little roots, which is just enough. And if it takes more than a couple weeks, try changing the water and giving it, some tap water because it has nutrients. And then hopefully it'll grow some roots. But typically mine grow fairly easily. And when I first transfer them, I leave them out of the sun, even though these guys like sun. But at least for like the first week, I leave them out of the sun just so they can adapt. All right, so that's the periwinkles. I'm gonna roll a little doobie first before moving on to my next herbs. Use some of my homegrown herbs, which has been very pleasant to smoke lately. Oops. It's very light and flavorful, which I really like. So, I'm proud of my herbs I grew. This is from that tree that I had over the summer, the outdoors, and it's so nice. I did not think it was going to come out as nice as it did, but I've been appreciating it. Something about having your own homegrown is like kind of special. It's like the same as, some stuff that you can get in the store, but being that it's yours, it's better. I know for sure like this doesn't have pesticides or anything, so that makes me feel good about it. All right. These papers are much too big. I usually roll with smaller papers, but these are like the hemp papers. They have a smell to them. The zigzags I can never smell, but these ones I smell them. I don't know what it is. It's like this little distinct smell. It's almost like this is still a little wet. Put it back. super sticky. That's what it was. It was just sticky. This one's a little bit drier. It's nicer. I'll try this. Okay, I think I got most of this broken down. I can roll it. It smells so like fresh. I love that. Fresh smelling herbs. Put a little stem in here. The stems allowed. Oh god, this is not going well. I'm trying. So messy. It's gonna come out all weird. Okay. Hopefully not. Maybe not. Hold on. It's coming out okay. Oh no. I'm falling out. This is always a lot harder than it should be. Tuck it in. Tuck it in. I think I got it. Got it. Not very tight. It's a little bit loose, but I suppose that's okay. I think I might need to put a little crutch in it. I will do that. I think it's necessary sometimes. Hi, Brucey. I'm rolling my homegrown. Except that I'm not doing too good. I'm not very good at this. It's hard. Stick it in. Sweet. There's a tiny little tear. It's going to not work well. Oh wow. I'm playing Armand's last stream. I was trying to do it from OBS. I was trying to stream Armand as like a little tiny picture on the bottom. And I think that's what broke my whole stream. Everything didn't work after that. Dang it. Trying to support my friends. Here's my lighter. Right, gonna light it up. Perfect little teeny cherry tip. Oops. Could have burnt the paper. Oh wow, it's burning. Not very evenly, but it's working. You have to cut a little bit of it. Oops. Just knocked it all off. Dang it. It's not smoking very well. I didn't do a good job. Damn it. Let me get the sleeve. Oh, maybe it's this little tiny hole. Yeah, that's better when I cover it. Definitely better, but not fixing the problem. The problem, see? Here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oops. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. There you go. Now it's smoking. One way to do it. All right. This is all fucking falling apart. This is not working out right now. Oh, my goodness. Put it to rest for a second. I give up. I tried. Almost caught on fire here. Wasting my weed. All right, back to my trimming of herbs. Maybe this is easier for me. All right, I'm going to trim some of my lemon balm. Make some space over here. And I should probably get some more paper towels because actually it should be fine. Try to reuse my paper towels. Okay, here's my lemon balm, and I'm going to cut each leaf individually out because they dry out better that way, and then they're ready to be jarred or preserved. There it is. I have a good collection of lemon balm now. I've been with the same plant for some time, and I'm getting some good amounts of foliage out of it. So I'm pretty happy about this one. Usually my lemon balms are like kind of weak out here in the desert. They don't tend to last because it's so dry out here. But this one has been doing really well. So So I spread out all my little leaves because I don't like them to dry on top of each other. They don't dry as well. They get moldy sometimes if you do that. So I do one by one, spread them all out. It's okay, like if they touch, but try not to, especially if you live in a humid place. It's really important that they're all separate. And then you put them in a dark space to dry. The light kind of breaks down some of the chemicals inside the plants, so it's nice to keep them in the dark. Like fine wine. That's how you keep your herbs. It smells so nice. Super lemony. The lemon balm has been very fragrant too. It's not only doing well, it's like awesome fragrance. I don't let it flower, which is probably why it keeps its nice flavors and smells. Keep it from flowering, so it puts all the energy towards the leaves instead. Okay. Luckily, I don't have a few more because it's starting to overlap over here. I don't want it to do that. Just finish these two. So when they do overlap, like they're going to, in this case, I just come by tomorrow and I turn them around. I kind of mix them up a little bit so that they all get equal amounts of airflow. Because right now it's a little packed in here. But the leaves have just enough curl that none of them are like, flat against each other. So it should be fine. Okay. My little lemon balm. It smells wonderful. So I'm gonna let these dry out. Last week I did the same, and now these dried. I have my dried ones from the past week. I already went ahead and put them all together in this bowl. And I'm going to put them in the jar now. I don't want to crush my leaves. I prefer to crush them right before I use them. So put them in there very gently. Stop smelling it. When your herbs smell nice, it's just addicting. I might have enough this year to start giving them out to people. I usually just have enough for me, but this time it should be enough for everybody. There's an annoying fly. I don't know if this jar is going to be big enough. Like I said, I don't want to crush them, but not too gentle either. Okay. It looks like that might be enough for this jar. A little wet in here. Make sure you put it in something very dry. So I went ahead and I washed this jar earlier and have it nice and dry. And there you go. And I have a whole jar of lemon balm. I actually have some from, and you can tell how the color is completely different. Well, maybe you can't on the camera, but this is much darker than this to me. This one's a little bit old. It's from like almost a year ago. So starting to stash too much. Little by little. I should probably use this tonight. I'll leave that one out. And I need my little marker to label things. I don't know where I put mine. There it is. This fly, go away. There it is. My little lemon balm, homegrown. Pleased with how much I got. I'll put the rest in this teeny jar. Hopefully it's not too small. Actually, this one's a little bit bigger. And it's a little bit wet inside. I need this to be very dry. Squeaky. Squeaky clean. Oops, got a little piece of paper in here. All right, so that's all the lemon balm. I want to say that this and this jar combined was probably about twice as much as all that when it was wet. So this will be about half of these two jars, which is a good amount. I'm gonna almost get another full big jar. I'm hoping to have about 5 by the end of the year of just lemon balm. All right, let me go clean this up. I'll be right back. Oh. These child safety jars are so hard even to put on. I can't take them off or put them on. That whole brain process is hard. Swear I'm an adult. Let me in. Okay, it's like super messed up now. It's screwed all sideways. Maybe I can try a different top. I'm gonna try this top. Maybe it's the top, not me. Whatever. Maybe it's like the jar, because both of these tops did the same. I don't know. Now it's just stuck. This is the worst. Whatever. Hopefully my jar is just sealed. That's all I care about. I just don't want my herbs getting old. I'll probably have to break that open afterwards. I gave up. Permanently locked. Sweet. All right. So yeah, I got a good amount on the homegrown. Cheers. Perfect. These are my little Timu plates I got the other day. I can keep my little herbs organized in these racks. So I might not be needing that. Okay. And the last thing I have here is some of my rosemary, which I'm going to trim the leaves. I usually dry them out in the sticks. It's an easy way to dry them. This time I decided I want to try to just do the leaves and see if they maybe dry a little bit better for cooking. But I'm starting to think maybe not, because rosemary is so sticky. It has like a little bit of a resinous coating to it. So maybe I'll just lay these out. Let's do that. I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna move my little herbs into my smaller jars. These big jars are a little obnoxious. And I have new herb to cut and put in here, so I'll have to do that too. The small ones that fit into this jar. Oh no, it's stuck. Taking all the little fan leaves off. A little bit better to burn. Just the flowers. Hi, Armand. Welcome to Bean Time. I'm moving all my little teeny nuggets into my new jar. Well, it's not new anymore, I guess. You still feel new. Just gonna make them small enough to fit. Did you notice I'm streaming you in the background? I try to have your little video player playing on the bottom, but I think it broke my OBS. So I can't even use OBS anymore now. I don't know why. It said something like encoder overloaded, and I don't know what that means, so I gave up at that point. But it wouldn't let me stream anymore. I'm putting these little nuggets into these jars so that we can smoke them during prom. Prom time! Yeah, I don't know who's bringing the sound system. Someone will bring it, I think. I hope. I have a desk set up for it. That's ready to go. We'll figure it out. It's about time I buy my own little deck, too. I just don't think I would actually use it as much as I think I would. You know what we should have? We should have like a camp plamp sound system. But then somebody's gonna want to be using it. It'd be nice if we just like had camp things. We all pitched in. I mean, if you can do the same thing, that would be perfect. But yeah, I don't know what the car situations are. You'd have to ask Brucey. We haven't done a fundraiser in too long. Maybe if we stream prom. We should do a prom raffle. We haven't had a prom raffle. Like last year, we didn't do one, I don't think. Unless I forgot. But I don't think we did. All right. Got these little nuggets in here. These guys are too big. The ones that are large are going back in. A giant jar. I bet these are like decent sized little nugs I got. Kind of nice. We got a good plant growth this year. I'm pleased. Hey, little minion. Hey. Teeny dog. The gardeners are next door cutting the bushes, and he is not pleased about it. my god, it's all stuck to me. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have a little smoky time. Almost done here, and then I'll try to relight my joint that I can't smoke. I can't give up yet. It's like half the joint still. So many little cuttings. I could probably make some delicious cookies out of these. All right, get your bowls ready. Where is Ether? He should be in here smoking. But I know where he is. I see him on my Zoom. All right, smoky time. It's all full. Perfect. All my little herbs. Oh, it's getting full over there. All right, I'm gonna try to relight this. Oh shoot, I just ripped it. I'll just cover it with my finger, I guess, if that's possible. Try this again. Yeah, if I cover it with my finger, it's okay. One up my nose. It's already out. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it. If it wasn't for this tiny hole, I think everything would be okay. Maybe not. You know, I didn't really think about it when I got this little ashtray, but the fact that this is like metal, it kind of cut the paper if it squeezes into it. That's what happened there. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten. Oh my god, I almost ashed in my brand new jar. Jesus. Setting all my weed on fire. So I got a ton of little teeny cuttings here. Maybe I'll make a cookie or something out of it. There's a couple more little nuggets that I'm going to put in here. The teeny nuggets. making it a little extra space. A little more, okay. We'll put a few more in there. I should have measured how much, like I should have weighed how much weed I actually got out of my plant. I think I got like a couple pounds. It's a lot, honestly. The most I've ever gotten is like a few nugs, so this is like an incredible amount. I'm doing it right this time. All right. Oops. I just want to put like, I want to set this on fire, just like a little teeny bonfire. This one we've got burnt. It's like kind of brown at the bottom, which is not great. Some pretty nuts, but they have all these little brown parts on them. Not cool. Not cool. Honestly, in the desert, like you don't water something for one day and you regret it because it's not very friendly out here for the plants. Okay. There's not too much brown, I guess, once I trim the nuts. Okay, new jar. Hi, Ether. I'm still trimming my homegrown from forever ago. There's so much still left. Uh-oh. Getting stuck. It's a little crazy to think about that. Like, this is illegal in places and you'll go to jail for it. It's just weird. Especially because, like, I grew it, you know? I feel like if you grow something, it shouldn't, like, be taken away. Laws. So dumb. Some laws are dumb. Not all. Some are okay. Hopefully that horrible sound of trees being cut outside is not coming in through my stream, but I have a feeling it is, because it is loud. And I can hear it ever so clearly here. Man, gardeners that come on like a Saturday afternoon when you're home, usually, that's not cool. Gardeners should come when you're not home. Like, everybody goes to, well, I guess not everybody, but most people go to work. They can come when you're like not here, so that it's not super loud. Especially not a Saturday afternoon. Saturdays are for chilling. Hey, Noah. I just want to fill up this other jar, and then I'm going to stop trimming this and finish my rosemary. Because the sun goes away so quickly here. It's like maybe another hour of sun, but I thought it was already going down. Which maybe it is. I don't know. Like the time change. I think it's just a cloud in the desert. Every time a cloud passes by in the desert, I think like, oh my God, what happened? So we don't have many clouds. Some of these are so scraggly, I don't even want to trim them. I just want to trim up the big one. Spoiled trimmer. Ease one. I already took most of the little leaves off before I did like a quick and dirty trim. So now I'm just doing the little things. It's not too bad, but still, trimming is not my favorite thing. But my fingers get all sticky. I guess it's always worth it in the end when you're smoking it. What is it, Ellie? Are you grumpy, huh? It's filling up. The jar is looking good. Yeah, this is definitely a little scraggly. It's weird to trim it. It's like all patchy. Patch. Mm-hmm. Oops, it might have been too big. When I put the big nugs in there, they never come out afterwards. It's such a pain. Get do it just right. So I have the next week off work, which is awesome. That's when being a teacher pays off, is like when you get all this time off. So next week I'm going to Vegas. I decided to go there for a couple days. My roommate's never been, so he's going with me. And it should be fun. I upgraded my room yesterday to a hot tub room. Bubbly, bubbly. So that should be a nice little getaway. I'm gonna go and have some drinks by the pool and relax. All that good stuff. Maybe gamble a little bit if I feel like it. I'm not much of a gambler. Not really into it. These are pretty nugs. They went from like some patchy ones to pretty full ones. It was that different stock I brought out. Still a little brown on the bottom though. A little bit of a bummer.
Never mind. We're at Adventure Time. Hello, Raiders. Hello. Welcome on in.
Oops, I started putting the little nugs in here. What am I doing? Did the big ones.
Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. My name is It's Armand. From San Diego, California.
Okay, I have a little bit more left to fill the jar. lot of nugs right here on the bottom. Oh my god. This bag is like never ending. Which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. Never enough weed. Flower power. Okay. Some of these are kind of just already trimmed enough from my pre-trimming. It's nice because now their little leaves have curled just right, so you can cut them off really easily. These have been drying in the dark and they look very crystally. Kind of awesome. Just right. Cheers. I really like the pineapple flavor of the Wicked Orchid. It's really nice. I didn't think I was gonna like it, which is why I pulled it out first. I always go for the things I don't like first. Savor the best for last. But this one I actually really like. I'm not usually into pineapple flavored anything besides real pineapples. I love pineapples. I don't like pineapple flavor. Just like I like bananas, but I don't like banana flavored candy or banana flavored anything. Ugh. I think maybe not, but the best artificial flavor, I think for me would be lemon or something that has like an acidic kind of taste to it. It masks the fakeness. But yeah, banana flavors are not. So I went to the Banana Museum years ago. I don't even know if they're open anymore. They're way out by the Salton Sea. And at the Banana Museum, they had the Guinness World Record of banana items of a collection. I don't know if I said that right, but items that people collected. And this guy had the Guinness World Record, and he opened up his little banana museum, and it's way out in the middle of the desert. There's like nothing out there. But I stopped once, and I think it was like, gosh, I don't remember now, but it was like $1 to go in or something like that, unless you bought something. But I ended up buying quite a few things. I was by myself, like I said, in the middle of nowhere. So I bought an inflatable banana. So I put him in the passenger seat, and he was my partner until I made it back home to San Diego. And then with my inflatable banana, we bought some banana soda because the guy said it was so good and whatnot. And it was the only banana flavored thing that I've actually ever really enjoyed. I was like, wow, the soda is delicious. So that's the only banana flavored thing that I can think about that I actually liked that wasn't just a banana or real bananas. So if you're ever out there in the middle of the desert and you find a banana museum, I would recommend you stop. It's like a husband and a wife, and they drive a yellow Mustang, like a banana car. Kind of funny, actually. But anyways, yeah, they're way out there selling banana things, living in a banana life. I had my inflatable banana for a while, ended up taking it to the festival, Desert Hearts Festival, and that's when my banana was popped. And I didn't ever have an inflatable banana again. God, I'm making a mess. This little tray's too small for this. I should probably be doing this backwards. I should probably be trimming it in the white plate and putting the things on the tray, but I already started this way.
Catching that crow bat. Ready or not.
Oh no, the music stopped. Oh no. And just like a little bit more to fill up that jar. So there's just enough in here. And it's like all the bottom of the bag. Let's pull out another stem. These stems are real thick right now. Oops. Knocked that one off. I think that's full enough for this little jar. Maybe not, actually. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can find just another little nugget tree. God, this is like so brown. Brown, scraggly. Oh no. I'm gonna take like the very tip of it that's kind of not brown. Yep. A few more in here. All right, that's full enough. Oops, it's settling more than I thought it would. Just one more nugget there. I just keep saying one more. Oh, seriously, just one more. Just to fill it up. Well, I'd say that is pretty full. I think that's enough for today's collection. I still have to finish this rosemary, so I better stop doing this herb. Sweet. Full jars. Okay, slam that. And the stems. And all this. Definitely gonna try to make some cookies out of this. Make some butter and cookies out of that. Okay, I'm gonna take a little smoke break. So get your bowls ready if you're smoking. That one here. Actually, I have this big jar. I might as well put these in the big jar. Sweet. Funny little nuggets go in here. This. Need to wash my hands, and then actually the rosemary is gonna get my hands so dirty, so I should have. I'll just leave this out. I'll grab a cup. With the rosemary, I said maybe I'll just lay it out. I was gonna trim the individual leaves, but after thinking about it, rosemary is so full of resin that it's probably better off drying in the stem, on the stem, and not individually. Just thought it would be easier to cut them individually to put them in the jars afterwards, but it's okay, I'll deal with it later. I can relight this joint that doesn't like to smoke well. Cheers. Oh, I forgot to cover the little hole. There it is. At least it's smoking now. Earlier it was like impossible to get it lit, but now it's doing its thing. Oops, I think it went out. What is it, boo boo? What is it, teeny boo boo? See. Oh, I forgot my cup of water. I need to at least rinse the rosemary because sometimes there's little teeny spider webs on it. Let it be. Let it be. Oops. So yeah, rosemary grows so slowly that there's enough time for little bugs and things to live in it. So I always just kind of do a little dunk in case tiny things come off. And for the most part, there's nothing coming off of them besides this awesome smell I'm smelling. I'm getting some good potent herbs. Pretty good. There's nothing worse than buying like some herbs at the store and then you come home and it like barely has smell or fragrance or not fragrance but taste. Sucks. But these are smelling wonderful. With rosemary, I don't really care if it touches each other, unlike my lemon balm that I was saying earlier, because with the structure of rosemary, all the little leaves stick out. So they like push each other away anyway. They don't touch. The lemon balm has those big flat leaves, so I didn't want those getting stuck together with water in between. But with these guys, also their little resin coat makes it so the water doesn't really stick on the plant very well. It's almost like oily. So I don't worry too much about the rosemary getting moldy when it dries. It always dries really well. That's enough for this plate, though. I don't care that they touch, but I also do care that they're not overpacked together. So that's like a good amount for the rosemary. There's a little spot right here. I'm gonna just fill it in. Tiny little spigot is what I need. How about there? Perfect. I got a nice little filled plate. I'm happy with all my herbs I have today. I don't even have a spot to put these. So put them back here. A little too big for this plate. Oh, that's a big spigot. I should have put this on the big plate. Now I have a tiny plate to work with. I just have to pack around it. This will be my main stain. Main stain. See, this water is getting a little nasty. It's turning green, brown. Yeah, I always like to rinse my rosemary. Otherwise, even like dust, it takes forever for it to grow, so it gets pretty dusty out here in the desert since it doesn't rain much. And I don't like to water my plant leaves because otherwise all that mineral residue stays on them. And the water out here is like really hard water. It's got a lot of minerals in it. So I usually just water my plants on their roots from like their little stems down basically. So the dusty leaves are something I like to rinse off because of all that. All right. Whew, that's a lot of herbs for today. So I ended up doing all of my little periwinkles back here. And we had all these jars of lemon balm from last week. I collected this week. We've got more lemon balm. And that's going to be drying out. I'll collect it next week. It's about half as much as those jars. So dry out pretty quickly. And then I've got this little bunch of rosemary. The other one I just put away. So like twice as much as this, maybe a little bit more because that plate was bigger. Got my jars of the smoking herb. So that's a lot of herbs for one day. I'm pretty pleased about it. I have to clean my things up over here. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Another little jar. Perfect. Right. I'm going to finish this joint with you guys, and then I will be getting out of here. A little bit wet. It's child safety. I had such a hard time earlier. I think it was the jar because I just put this one on so easily, but earlier that was not that easy. Everything away. My little trimmers are all sticky. Okay. Little napkin. All right. Cheers to all my herbs. Dink. The jar, yeah. I struggled earlier. It's supposed to be a child lock, but it's definitely a bean lock / adult lock. Oh, it's actually on for once. Thought I was gonna have to relight it. It's lit. See, now it's not lit. Damn it. Yeah, so much herbs. I'm probably gonna make some lemon balm tea soon. The sun just is like barely gonna go over the mountain now, so it sets in maybe 10 minutes. It'll be perfect time for some afternoon tea. I'll let you guys know how it actually tastes. I haven't had a chance to actually make any of my lemon balm tea yet, so we'll see how that goes. Excited for that. And over that, I struggled way too much to smoke it. It was more work than it was worth. I'm gonna go put my things away now. Thanks for keeping me company while I trimmed all of my herbs. Yeah, Twitch sent me like those little notification things, and it's like whatever. It had like a little, I don't even know what it had. It was something about streaming more monthly. I was like, fine, I'll try to stream more monthly. Trying to meet the goals, I guess. I'll get there someday. Anyways, thanks for keeping me company. Bye. Bean. Bean is out. If I could figure out how to turn this off. Oh, there it is. Bye.